Hello friends, welcome to my video on the Kia Seltos 10.25-inch infotainment system with the UO Connect capabilities. In this video I'll be talking about the major settings that you can go through in the Kia Seltos via the 10.25-inch display, as you can see right here. First, let us take a look at the system itself. It is a 10.25-inch LCD panel with good colors. It has HD resolution, as Kia says. Uh, it is wider. It is almost like a 21.5:9 aspect ratio. It is really wide, and I prefer this kind of an aspect ratio for a car rather than the portrait thing, for obvious reasons. And the viewing angles are really good. I won't say it is perfect. It is really like an IPS level display, but it is really good. And yeah, so this is the home setup. As you can see here, on the left we have navigation, then on the middle you have the audio video thing in here, and on the right hand side we can see the compass, which actually shows us the latitude, longitude and the altitude that we are in compared to sea level. This is really good. Then on the bottom we have all menus: navigation, phone protection and favorites. And on the bottom we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 touch sensitive switches: setup, favorites, media, radio, navigation, map, volume plus and minus, and audio video off. So let us now take a look at setup. I think that is the most important thing. And first of all, the setup and the settings is the same exact thing. You get the same options. Now let us take a look at the settings or the setup menu. We have 9 options in here. Most of them are really important. This is where you can set the car up on your own. Now let's take a look at vehicle information. The first option you get is the heads-up display. If you want to see the heads-up display video on my channel, you can see a video dedicated to that alone, and I would say it is a very underrated feature of the Kia Seltos. And then you have driver assistance. You can set the warning volume levels, the blind spot safety system. It is something at this price range no other car has. Slightly going above, you have the Honda Civic, which has it, which is a really good thing. Then you can set the lights. On one touch indication, how many flashes you want to set. I have set it to 5. I think at default settings it is set to 7. No, 3. I'm sorry. Then you have a door. You can enable the auto lock on speed or enable on shift. You can also set to auto unlock on vehicle off, or setting the manual lever and the lever to parking mode. Then you can set the instrument cluster. You can have settings on that. Now you can set the service intervals. You can set the distance, the duration of the days that is left. So if you have set this, you can see this information on the information cluster. Then you have the energy consumption auto reset. So if you refuel, the energy consumption level will go to 0, so it will automatically reset, which is a really good thing. You can always check the fuel efficiency of the car, or you can set it to after ignition. I have set it to refueling. Then you can select the content selection. You can now it is the only option available: wiper or lights display. Then you can click or unclick the welcome sound. Then there is convenience menu. So welcome mirror. So it is a really good thing. So if you come near the car and the car is locked, and if you unlock the car, the side mirrors will automatically open. Or you can, even if the car is locked, but if you have the key in pocket, the car will automatically open the mirrors if you set the second option. Then wireless charging system, it is always on in my car because I have an LG V40 which has wireless charging. Then there is climate. So the second option, the automatic ventilation, I think is a very important thing to do, that the car does for us. So most of the time when we go on a travel, especially my family, we recirculate the air that is inside the cabin. So we always switch that button on all the time. So it is actually not good for our health because it is constantly recirculating the air that is always inside the cabin. So what this automatic ventilation does is, if the outside temperature is low, we have a really good climate outside, then the car will automatically switch off the recirculation inside the cabin, and it will automatically switch to the outside air position. So the car will get clean good air from outside, and then in turn, which is actually really good for us. Then we have the reset button. Now let's take a look at the advanced settings. Now you have returned to map, the custom button option. So you can set this star favorites button to any of these things. So I have not set it to anything right now. Then the steering wheel mode, which is something like you have a button to change the mode which says mode, so you can set it to whatever your modes that should be selected. Then the home screen, you can edit the home screen widgets. Then the home screen icons too, which is really good. So this is heavily customizable. Then you can select this split screen option. You can select what are the things that can be shown in the split screen, which again is really good. Then the media change notification, and also my data. So now let's take a look at the general. So in general, we have first the date and time. So I have set it to GPS time, so it will automatically adjust the time and date. And you can set it to 24 hours format, but my family prefer the 12-hour format. Then you can set the language. Now it is available in Hindi too, so but we set it to English all the time. Then you can select the units that the car is showing. So the outside temperature is right now 31 degrees Celsius. So if I change to Fahrenheit, it shows 89 degrees Celsius. So it is a really good thing. And then you can even set the units of fuel efficiency. In Korea and all, they say how many liters is consumed for 100 kilometers, but we use kilometers per liter, so that is selected. Then the tire pressure, which unit you want to see, that is PSI, kilopascal and bar. Then screensaver, I have set it to digital, so when the screen is off, a digital time is shown, or you can set it to analog. Then there is the system information, how much memory is there, the manual web, you can QR code and you will get a manual information. So let us check if any update is available. No. It has a memory of 128 megabytes. Now let's take a look at sound. So here we have all the settings that you can think of for the audio system. Now it is set to the center position of the car for the old audio system. So you can change this by selecting 4 sides or by moving with these arrows. Then the volume levels, you can set the system sound. You can select if you want the beep to be really low or off. It is off now. You cannot hear, but if you set it high, it is really high, so I want it to be somewhere in here. Then if a phone comes to your phone when it is connected to YouTube to Bluetooth, then the car itself has a ringtone, so you can set the level for that. It is set to 19 right now. Then the voice recognition volume is there. Then the navigation volume, you can set every single you can set volume for every single of these functions. Then there is equalizer. I have set it in this way. So generally, for any car, for any music system, or even for any headsets, even the bass and treble will be a bit on the higher side, but the mids will be really low. So I have set it to these settings, which I feel is the most appropriate for my ears, and it sounds really good. The Bose system really sounds fabulous. So yeah, the equalizer, then the volume ratio, it is their navigation volume advanced. So this Bose speed dynamic speed compensation, so it monitors the speed that we are going, and it automatically adjusts aspects of the music to give you a really good and even listening experience. So I have set it off. I don't know, I have not noticed a huge difference, or maybe I didn't get enough time to explore this feature, so I have set it off. Now let's take a look at the display. So here we have the auto illumination, so it will automatically illuminate depending on the light conditions. I have set it to daylight now because I'm recording this video and I want maximum light to enter the camera so that I can get a clean image. I can set it to night too, so it dims a lot. Now you can set the brightness to individual levels. I can dim if I want, or I can brighten. Yeah. Then there is the voice recognition settings. So yeah, so this is a general overview of the Kia Seltos 10.25-inch system. I think it is really good. It's very intuitive. You can set a lot of things, and feel free to comment below if you want to see something specific about the system. If you want to see how a setting is changed, how something is done, feel free to comment below. I will be happy to make a video and put it on YouTube. So thanks for watching, and I will see you again in the next one. Thank you.